To make the scumbag love only her, the woman took off her cherished item, a gift from destiny, and gave it to him as a token of their love. "See you in a couple centuries, little boy." After a heartfelt farewell, he reluctantly closed the coffin, bound it tightly with iron chains, and buried it 10 meters underground. 200 years later, the small town had turned into a modern port. To everyone's surprise, the woman was still alive, and had become a powerful figure in the fishing industry. It turned out she was an immortal witch, but just as she had long forgotten the scumbag, he unexpectedly rose from the ground. Just a few days ago, workers had accidentally dug up a coffin. When they saw the iron chains wrapped around it, the foreman thought they'd found a treasure, so he quickly took out a wrench to cut the chains, unaware he was about to release a monster. The moment the coffin opened, it erupted like a bomb, and before anyone could react, a shadow rushed out, draining all the workers dry. It turned out the scumbag buried alive was a vampire. After being freed, he immediately headed back to his home. However, he soon realized that, in the 200 years he'd missed, the world had changed drastically, and people's clothing had become utterly ridiculous. Luckily his home was still there, but seeing how run down the estate was, he felt deep sadness and hurried inside. Lost in memories, he didn't notice that 2 children were sitting on the couch. Just as he felt confused, the little boy noticed this man looked exactly like the painting on the wall. It turned out the man was their ancestor Vasculin. As Colin introduced himself, the family head, Lisa, appeared and tried to chase him away, thinking he was just some scammer. To prove his identity, Colin used his cane to activate a hidden switch on the floor. In the next moment, a series of reactions happened, and the fireplace slowly moved back, revealing a secret room that even the owners didn't know about. Lisa was stunned when she saw this, for the legendary ancestor was said to be a vampire. She grew nervous, but it turned out she was overthinking. Colin not only didn't harm his descendants, but also led them to the secret room, where gold and silver treasures were left as gifts for his heirs. Real money is all-powerful. Lisa immediately let her guard down, and warmly welcomed her ancestor home. Colin's first task was to get revenge on Anna. It turned out 200 years ago, Colin had been a normal human, relying on his vast family fortune. He had no fear, and started an affair with a beautiful maid, only to abandon her later. But Anna wasn't just any woman, she was a powerful witch. When she saw Colin had found his white light, she was filled with rage, and cast a wicked curse that made Colin's beloved throw herself off a cliff. Devastated, Colin tried to follow, intending to die with her, but after falling hard he was still alive. It turned out that Anna had turned him into an immortal vampire.